We're live. So today's date 4/25, and what we're going to talk about today is triangle and sides, angle relationships. How do the angles and sides go together? Well, we just kind of saw a little bit of that, didn't we? Right? So our larger angle theorem is just this, that the biggest angle is opposite biggest side. And I'm just going to draw a picture because it just seems so obvious, right? See. Okay, I put some numbers in there. You guys agree that angle B is the biggest angle? Everybody agree with that? So if angle B is the biggest angle, then the biggest side has to be AC. Okay, example 1. Can you draw this triangle? I think so. Give me a second to see if I can draw it. I'm going to put my 8 down here. 8. There's my 8. And I need my 7 and my 6. It's going to be pretty close to that. Oh, I'm off by a little bit. Make it a little bit bigger. 7 there. There's my 6. That's pretty close. Maybe a little bit more like that. I think I'm right about there, okay? Let's draw that in. There we go. And there we go. Alright, so if I draw this side's 6, 7, and 8. Okay, how am I doing? I know that A is 6, so this is side A. B is 7, so this is side B. And C is side C. Okay, so I just label. Okay, I drew my triangle, ABC. And here's something we need to learn. I'll wait for you. That if this is side A, this is angle A. Sides, we use little letters, small case letters for the name of the sides. But we use capital letters for the angles. This is side B, so this is angle B. This is side C, so this is angle C. We use capital letters for the angles, and we name them from their opposite side. So let's list the angles from smallest to biggest. Well, they almost look the same size, but I already know the smallest angle is angle A because it's opposite the smallest side. I mean, they almost look the same size, don't they? They're close, but I know for sure that is the smallest angle. Angle A has to be the smallest angle because it's opposite the small side. Then I know angle B is the next smallest, or the middle one, because it's opposite the 7. And finally, I know that angle C is the biggest because it's opposite the 8, which is the biggest side. Okay. So far, so good? Our triangle inequality side theorem, we learned that, and it is the sum. Let's write this down. The sum, which means to add, right? Sum, which means to add. The sum of any two sides must be bigger than a third side, okay? Otherwise it doesn't work. You can't draw the triangle. Well, 5, 6, 10. Can you draw that triangle?
Yes.
Yeah, because 5 plus 6 is 11. That's bigger than 5. Yeah, this is yes, I agree. I mean, 5 plus 6 is 11. We can draw that. That would connect. How about this one? 3, 12, 17. No, because 3 and 12 makes 15. It would never connect, right? I mean, if I tried to draw a picture, it would be like this. Doesn't match. That's a no, right? Everybody agree with that? How about 3, 8, and 11? No, because it would look like this. Here's my 11. It looked like this, and it looked like this. They'd connect, but it would make a line. It would not make a triangle, okay? That's pretty easy. You guys agree this is what we call easy geometry, easy lesson. If you've never liked math, this is your day. Geometry, huh? Should be easy, huh? Okay, turn the page. Now the Hinge Theorem. All right? Hinge Theorem. Okay, so if, let's give an angle A, angle B. Here's what the Hinge Theorem says, okay? Let's make this side be 10, this side's 10, let's make this side 12, and this side's 12, okay? And I like to show the Hinge Theorem like this, because it's kind of fun. It's good movie, okay? Just watching the human hinge. This is, so, again, obvious, so obvious. Okay, watch the human hinge. As the angle increases, think about what's between my fingers. As my angle increases, it's so obvious. What happens to the distance between my fingers? Duh. Right? I don't know why we have to learn this stuff. You already know this. Anyway, we agree? Right? So obvious. So, what do you see about A and B? Right. So B's got a bigger angle, right? You guys see that? So that means, from the Hinge Theorem, that this, so let's put some numbers in here. We'll just say it. Angle A is less than angle B. So, let's call this side, I don't know, let's call this side, we'll go A, we'll go X, Y, and Z, Q. I don't care. It doesn't really matter. So XY, the side XY has to be less than side ZQ. That's the Hinge Theorem. Is that easy or what? So example 3, compare them. What do you see? What can you tell me? Which side's bigger and which side's smaller? So let's take a look at two sides we're comparing. We're really looking at this side here and this side here, right? What do you see? Which one's bigger, which one's smaller? Yeah, so X, W, and I'm going to use greater than, because that's bigger, right, is greater than ST. Thumbs up? Isn't this easy? Okay, how about the angles? We'll do just the opposite. What about the angles? Which angle's bigger? I've got either angle C or angle F. Well, it's pretty obvious, but C is bigger, right? Because we know the 12 is bigger than the 9. So we can say angle C is greater than angle F. Okay? This is really easy. Everybody agree? Okay, now example 5. What we're going to do is this, okay? I know that they both share this side, right? This angle is 84 degrees. This angle is 37 degrees. Therefore, this side, I'm going to mark it, this side, x plus 14, is smaller than this side, 6x minus 16. You guys agree with that? So I'm going to say this. I know that x plus 14 is less than 6x minus 16. You guys agree with that? Or, it's easier to write it this way. 6x minus 16 is greater than x plus 14. Okay? It's going to make it easier to solve. I just rewrite it that way. Okay? Same statement. So let's solve for x. I can do this. Minus x, I get a 5x minus 16 is greater than 14, right? And I'm going to have a plus 16, 5x is greater than 30, and divide by 5, x has to be greater than 6. For this to work, x has to be greater than 6, okay? Agree with that? Okay, does that make sense? Also, this is an important thing. Also, here's where your brain's going to work. Also, x has to be greater than or equal to, x has to be greater than negative 14. Where did I come up with that? X has to be greater than negative 14. Where does that come up with? Why did I say this? Come on, put your brains on. It's Monday. What if x were negative 14? Can you have a side of 0? You wouldn't have a triangle, would you? Agree with that? And also, x has got to be greater than 16/6, which is 8/3 or 8 1/3. Okay? Because if x were 8 1/3, this side would be like Tavis said, 0. You can't have a 0 side, can you? Okay, so that's what I have for today. I've got a worksheet for you guys, and I want you to do it, okay? We got plenty of time to get it done, okay? Plenty of time. Stop.